Do we have any good news? Yeah, you're looking at it. Self-checkout machines will now ask you for tips. It's about time we can finally show our gratitude to the self-checkout machines. Help pay the machine union wages. Yeah, I'll drink to that, brother. Yeah, I mean, it's about time. With AI rising, honestly, I feel like it's not the worst idea to just start tipping all kinds of like fucking vending machines and everything, so when AI eventually does take over, we'll be on the good list, the nice list for Santa and the AI. I wish it was for cashiers and baggers. Well, why would we do that when we can just not pay them super well and instead take tips for our self-checkout machines? But I mean, at least it's not the same as working at like a restaurant where your fucking wage is trash and you actually rely on tips. At least they make a salary. I've never tipped a cashier. Is that a thing? No. It's not. But it will be soon. I think what's happening right now is a lot of corporations are realizing that they can take advantage of people doing tips. You can just put it everywhere and people assume they have to do it. It's become kind of a social stigma. So if the option to tip is there, they'll do it without thinking. So like, I'd be guilty of it too. If I went to a self-checkout machine, it's like 18% tip, I'd be like, okay. And I wouldn't even think twice. Thanks to the resub Nacho, Iron, and the Prime Wolf. They exploit stupid idiots like me who don't actually think of where the tip's going. Who gets that money? What do you mean who gets the money? Clearly not the machine, clearly not the employees. It's just an insidious money-making, greedy, goddamn awful dog shit scam. Thanks to the bits, Pietro. Just pay the fair wages. I know, man. But it's not like by refusing to tip people you're doing anything to help. So I always disagree with that take where it's like, I will never tip anyone no matter what. At a restaurant, absolutely not. I spit on that part. Gratuity? Get out of here. You're not helping the servers. They didn't come up with it. They're just a victim of that awful system. But yeah, here is fucking tragic. He's the resub Windy. Whenever I tip my food delivery person, I always do it in person, never through the app. That's pretty smart. That makes sense. But how about... Now, this is very important that not a lot of people discuss. Are you properly tipping your landlords? They're often neglected. So, here, let me pull up a PSA. I want to make sure you guys are including gratuity in your monthly payments to your landlords. Otherwise, you might be shamed.
There are these two guys on TikTok who are trying to make the case that landlords should get tipped.
Nope, I just wanted the actual video. Where's the video? Did they take it down? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh my god, opening TikTok on the computer is actually miserable. Here we go.
All right, thanks for paying your rent this month. Go ahead and sign here. It's just going to ask you a couple of questions. So you'll tip a barista who pours overpriced coffee into a cup, but not the guy who's on call 24/7 to make sure you have a safe home.
True.
I'm not tipping you. This isn't a restaurant.
Okay, so you'll tip an extra 25% for somebody to carry you a basket of chicken wings, but you won't tip someone who responds for after-hours emergency calls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you feel real silly now.
Time for your lease renewal, I'm going to make sure gratuity is included in your rent. It's a little tip I learned from Two Guys Take on Real Estate. All right, thanks for paying.
Also, that should just be a crime. Next time, because you gave me attitude and didn't tip me, I'm just including gratuity in the payment. Rage bait? No, I don't know. So this is kind of old. It's like 2 months old. I went to their channel. It's just like actual bad real estate advice, but it doesn't seem self-aware. And it also didn't go viral or anything either. I only found it because that like one article talked about it and it got shared on Reddit once. Like, it really just seems like this is two landlords that are just big douchebags. I don't know. Unless it's all just like really deep satire. This is self-aware for sure. I don't know, man. I would have normally agreed with you, but it's such an outrageous take from a channel that actually just gives real estate advice. Well, I get real estate's not even the right word for the advice they give, but that just gives general mediocre to bad advice. It feels uncharacteristic to just make something satirical like this out of nowhere. But maybe. It could be. It could just be satire. He is serious. He used to argue in his comments about this a lot. But I just love that idea that you're supposed to tip your landlords. Thanks for the resub, Binny. I think so as well, T-Chan. That's why I said I don't think it's actually possible. And not sure, Lawbad. Pretty soon, though. Thanks for resub, Blanos and Doughboy.